How do you use the SmartBoard, and how do you keep the students involved?
Every day we use the SmartBoard for a lot of different things. One of the major things we use it for is poetry. We do a poem every week. So in the beginning of the week we use the SmartBoard to put the poem up there, and we read it to practice fluency and one-to-one matching. And then the children have the opportunity to come up and circle word wall words that we've been working on, and to look for other things that we're working on in phonics or in word work, like we've been talking about the ing, so they could find words that have the ing. So that gets them interested and engaged, and they get to come up and participate. Some other things I use it for are different activities with the alphabet or word work. This is a game for rhyming words, and they can come up and choose a picture, and they just click on it to see if they rhyme, and it's self-checking also, so they can play it on their own at a center, or I can do a whole group to practice the skills. Lots of times I'll use them for time fillers. If we just have a couple minutes before lunch, we'll play a game such as that one, or there's another example for sorting and shapes. They can drag the picture to identify squares, and to also sort the circles and the squares. So using them for time fillers, and also this I would use for closure or assessment in a math activity. I also use it a lot for modeling handwriting when we're practicing a new letter, to show them what the letter looks like and how to form it, and they can come up and also practice the letter or write the letter. If I'm teaching a new website for them to use at the laptop computers for a center, I model how to use it, and we play it together on the SmartBoard, so they're able to do it independently at the center. I also use a lot of online storybooks, sometimes at the end of the day or at a center, that they can listen to the story and see the pictures, and they really like it because they think they're watching a movie. But it highlights the words as they're reading it, so it practices one-to-one and also fluency also. The SmartBoard is great for any subject area, and math is no exception. Teachers can use the SmartBoard to show the students what their problems are and exactly how to solve them. So because of its interactive features, students are able to get on the SmartBoard and work on the problems and solve them as well. There are many interactive sites for teachers to use for their students to learn their math facts, and this is one of them. The students, all they have to do is do the math problems and then click and drag the answer to the correct problem. So, Jackie, would you like to come up and do one? Good job. Yay! As you can see, the SmartBoard is great for math. The whiteboard is an interactive tool that can be used in classrooms with many different subjects. The subject I'm going to elaborate on is reading. Many think of reading as a quiet, solitary activity, but when you're learning it, you want to make it fun and use interactive activities to help that. The SmartBoard can be used from a movie projector to a giant storybook, depending on what website you use and what interactive activity you use. And we will show you here with a few of the activities on Starfall how to use that in your classroom. Okay, today we're going to be using Starfall to learn some new sounds. We are going to use the I sound.
Make a word with egg to match the picture. Big.
We need to find the word big. And how does that start? How does this one start? Duh. Is that big?
No.
How does this one start?
Whoa.
And what does that make?
Wig.
That's not big.
Buff.
Put that together.
Big.
Do you want to put that sweater on there, please?
Egg. Big.
Good job! There's another way to use the whiteboard, and this is to use it as basically a big interactive storybook.
The big hit went into the mix. Can you hear short I in it? The big hit went into the mix. Short I sounds like it.
Crystal, will you come up and read the sentence to the class?
Sure.
The Tin Man was, I don't know. What do we do when we don't know how to say a word? Sound it out. And on here, the computer will help us.
It.
Oh.
Will.
Will not give up. So can you read that again? The Tin Man will not give up. Great. Another useful feature on here is that this shows exactly how it would be written as well, so the children can see exactly how it looks on a piece of paper and how they would write it.
Ah.
Also telling you how thick the list is.
Ha. Ha.
Now, you say it.
Ha. Ha.
This is a word machine, and this shows the children that by changing one letter in the word, you can get a totally different word. So the children have a choice to take away the H or the T. Crystal, would you like to pick which letter we get rid of?
T.
So we're substituting that with an M. Do you have any idea what that's going to be? Ham. Ham.
Ah. Ham. Ham.
On the SmartBoard website, we have a range of levels from what we just saw to, once you actually start reading, actually having an interactive book that you can read on your own or have a little help if you need it. So, Crystal, would you please come up and start to read?
Sure. Mr. Bunny picked 4 carrots. I will make carrot soup, he said. Then he met Mr. Rat. Mr. Rat asked, may I...
Okay, so in this same situation, if we have that, they can do the same thing. And it will let them know, it doesn't spell it out for them, but it will let them know what the word is that they're missing. So try that one again, Crystal.
May I have a carrot, please?
Great.